Hello everybody and welcome to the BU podcast by the University of Chichester. My name is Jess and I am an MA Music Performance student here at the university, and I'm here with
Liv!
Yeah.
Sorry for headphone users, that was incredibly loud. It'll take a while to adjust. I am a third year studying politics and philosophy and ethics. I know it's a long degree name.
Very long degree name. Oh my god, do you remember it?
Yes.
Can you shorten it? Have you shortened it?
I've shortened it to politics and philosophy.
Yeah, that's the
but
easiest
even
thing
then
to do.
people go, wow,
You
academic.
could shorten it even more to like Polphil.
Polphil. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
People will go, what?
Yeah, what are you
What?
doing?
Okay.
Polphil. Yeah, that's what I do. Cool. So
Okay,
Liv
cool.
does Polphil. Excellent. Welcome to our very first episode of this podcast. The podcast has actually been a year in the making and we're finally doing it.
Yes.
And we've got Liv and we're wearing Christmas outfits and
course.
it's just a beautiful experience for both of us, I think. Do you agree?
I agree.
Yeah, it's good. So this whole podcast series is going to be our experiences as students, because I've been here at the university for 6 years now. I know
Wow.
it's a really long time.
You're old.
I am old. Thank you so much, Liv.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Yeah, I'm greying. Not quite. I did my undergrad here in music performance and then I stayed on to do a master's and now I work here as well. So try as they might, the university are never going to get rid of me. But the whole series is going to be just general experiences from us. We're going to have some guests at some point. And
Exciting.
yeah, we're going to talk about all things university and University of Chichester. It's going to be good fun. So this podcast is just a little introduction to myself and an introduction to Liv
Yes.
and our experiences as a university student. So
Oh, and you can join the conversation at #ChiUni or give us a message on Twitter or Instagram.
yeah, and at some point in the future we'll probably be putting things on Instagram, asking you guys questions, and we can answer them to the best of our abilities as a music and Polphil student. I think
love that.
Polphil's going to catch on.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I think if I say it enough, it'll catch on.
I like it.
Yeah, good. I'm pleased you like it. You've got no choice in the matter.
Okay, brilliant. Good start.
Yeah, excellent start. So for this podcast, it's just going to be myself and Liv talking about our experiences as students at the university. So Liv, why did you choose to come here?
I think immediately I felt like it was home. It was really odd. As
Yeah.
soon as I drove into the uni, I was like, I picture myself here.
Yeah.
I see myself here. And my dad started to tear up, and I knew it was the place for me.
That's
then.
really cute. I love that.
And I think it was just a really welcoming and homely environment. And it's a uni that really takes student well-being into account. And as someone who struggles with mental health illness, this was something that was really important to me.
Excellent.
Yeah, I love it here.
That's so good. Yeah, I think I felt pretty much exactly the same, because even though it was back when dinosaurs were roaming the earth, when I was looking at coming to university, I still remember like coming onto campus and being like, this is so nice, because the campus is beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
pretty. Yeah.
We're basically at Hogwarts.
Oh, 100%, definitely.
Come to Hogwarts.
Yeah, we may as well be at Hogwarts. That's the way it is. But my sixth form was linked to the university, so we did lots of like outreach events here, so loads of like personal statement, taster sessions and things like that. And I came and like did a whole day here at the uni, like looking around the campus and like talking to members of staff, talking to student ambassadors.
Amazing.
And it was like how enthusiastic they were that made me want to come here.
Yeah.
And at that point, I didn't even know that they did the course that I wanted to do. And so then I went and looked online. I was like, that's convenient. They do music.
Great.
I want to do music. I was like, this is brilliant. So yeah, that's why I chose to come here.
It was
So-
a top choice for me from the beginning,
Yeah.
like from the get-go.
Me too.
In fact, to the point where I wasn't going to go to university if I didn't get in here, because
Really?
I loved it so much that nothing would compare. Honestly,
Yep.
I was like, I'd rather just get a job,
Yeah,
do something like that.
that's completely fair.
Yeah, so.
I only applied to 2 unis, here and somewhere else, and that was it. Yeah.
That somewhere else is left in anomality. Is that the word? No.
Oh, let's go with it.
But let's go with it. It's
It
fine.
is now.
It's fine.
You're not studying
Great.
English, it's fine. So whereabouts have you come from? Like, around the country?
So I come from Staffordshire, which is in the Midlands.
Yeah.
I get called a northerner quite a lot.
Or are you one that's like, I'm from the Midlands, I'm not from the north, I'm
Yes.
not a northerner?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I appreciate that I am more north, but I'm not a northerner.
No.
I refuse to believe it.
That's acceptable. I'll talk about the north off my list.
So quite far away from here, like 4
Yeah.
hours.
Oh my god, that's a long way.
And I didn't actually plan to go this far away from home, but I fell in love with here.
Yeah, once you know, you know.
Yeah, it is very much like that.
Yeah.
Someone said that to me and I was like, no way can you know just going into the uni that it's right, but
It's true though.
It did feel
Yeah.
so right.
You can just feel it. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I belong here.
I can see myself here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, I'm from Brighton, so like
No far distance.
not far at all. We're very opposites.
We are.
Yeah. No, it takes like less than an hour for me to get home, but I see my mum quite a lot.
This feels like home to me though.
Oh, that's so good.
Like it really does.
Yeah, that's
this is
what
my
you want.
home.
Yeah, like a home away from home.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
when I go home it's my dad's home. So it's still my home to some extent,
Mhm.
but this is where I belong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Are you hoping to stay here like after uni
I'm
finishes?
hoping to stay down south.
Excellent.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I love it down here.
Yeah.
So
it's the right answer. Well done, Liv.
thanks so much. Smashed it.
Yeah. So did you know what you wanted from a uni, like when you were looking around the country?
I didn't want somewhere ridiculously big with huge lecture halls
Me
because
too.
I study obviously a very debate heavy degree and I didn't want to just sit there and listen to theory for 2 hours. I want to debate about it. I want to really understand people's experiences and where they've come from and why their political opinion is the way it is, etc. And being in small classroom sizes really enables that.
Yeah.
And I want to get to know my lecturers and them to
Yeah.
get to know me.
Definitely.
And like they wave to me in the corridor now and
Yeah,
say
they
hello.
do.
I get an email occasionally. How are you? Just checking in. You're doing okay.
It's
like
so good.
you wouldn't get that from any other universities.
Definitely not. I was exactly the same.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go too far away from home, and I didn't want to go somewhere massive because
Yeah.
physically, I'm tiny, and I feel like if I'd gone to a big uni, I would have like felt lost, like in a massive
like at year
lecture
7
space.
in the first day
Yeah,
of school.
like,
Like oh no.
I've like with the massive backpack and like being pushed around the corridors. No, that's not.
that
what
was
you want.
not a time.
No, that was not a time. We don't think about that.
No, we don't.
But yeah, I wanted somewhere small, and I got it. Like small lecture sizes, and my lecturers, they do make the effort. I feel like it's good that they all make the effort as well. And it's not just like the humanities department. It's not just the music department or sport. I think every single lecturer wants to get to know their students.
Fully.
That 100%. Yeah, it
Yeah.
makes it so much more personalised as an experience, and it's
They're
great.
just there for you.
They
I
are.
think not
Mhm.
even on an academic level, on a personal level
Yeah.
as well. Like, you know, everyone's struggling at the moment
Yeah.
in the pandemic, and we'll go on to that in another podcast.
Yeah.
But just knowing that my lecturers are really there for me and they're trying to understand and they're trying to be as supportive as possible.
Yeah.
That has genuinely taken the pressure off and made my third year
100%.
experience a little bit easier.
Yeah,
So-
especially you being in third year. It's
Yeah,
stressful.
exactly.
It's not the time for a pandemic. Oh my God.
No.
No.
When is the time though?
Oh, I don't think there's ever a time.
No.
but Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yeah. Like just walking into uni this morning, I had a conversation with a lecturer from the music department over a hedge. So he was one side of the hedge. I was the other side.
Social distancing.
Yeah. I had to go on tiptoes to speak to him over the hedge. I was like, hey. But it was not a very long conversation, but it was fun. I could just see his head. It was, yeah, but it was really nice
Beautiful.
that he was like waving at me. Yeah, it was really sweet. So how have you found your student experience overall? Do you have any highlights or anything? at all?
I have
No pressure?
loved generally every minute. I mean, come to deadline season.
Oh no, maybe
Questionable.
not. Yeah,
Questionable.
we like to skim past that.
Yeah, but overall, my experience has genuinely, without being cringy or cliche, has been pretty life-changing, to be
Yeah.
honest. I really feel like I found myself here.
Yeah. We need some like inspirational music over this bit. 100%. Like Chariots of Fire or something along those lines. Carry on.
I think actually for me, my highlight was putting out my LGBT video and kind of making that statement that I am gay and
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Love it.
And the full support from the uni, honestly, was so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Every single person I've been into contact with has been so supportive, from lecturers, from members of the uni team, from students, from the accommodation team. Like literally everywhere I go, I feel this sense of support and
So good.
just I'm allowed to be me, and
Yeah.
that feels so great.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry, Liv. It's
Aw.
heartbreaking stuff. It's really sweet. I feel like whatever I say now is just not gonna match up to what you said. I should have gone first. That's damn it. I don't have anything that profound. I think if I had to think of a highlight, I recorded at Abbey Road Studios. That was really cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was bizarre, but
I was just casually
really
at
fun.
Abbey Road Studios.
Just you know, just there, don't mind me.
In my
just
spare time,
chilling.
I just
Yeah.
chill at Abbey Road.
Yeah, it was really fun. I think the most entertaining bit was probably the coach up, because it always is.
Amazing.
It always is the way coaches
the coach
anywhere.
journey is so much fun.
Always the best. Coaches are.
I imagine
hilarious.
with music students as well, you fully sang your hearts out.
Oh, not all the time. Sometimes, you know, can't be too dramatic all the time. Though. So, are you part of any like societies or sport teams or anything?
The LGBT Society.
Oh my god!
I help run it, which is really
awesome.
exciting.
So, are you like one of the organizer kind of people?
Yes,
Excellent.
I am.
That's
I'm
so
the
good.
face of the social media.
Yes, you are. And with pink hair like that, you have to be. Liv has pink hair, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
for those that are listening.
Yeah. Anybody watching, you can see the pink hair, and it's absolutely glorious.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Aw, all the compliments are making me blush. I don't know how to take it.
It's like, stop it, we're British, don't compliment me.
Literally. Yeah, where were we? Forgotten. where we
Talking
were.
about societies.
Oh yeah, so I help run it,
Awesome.
and it's just a load of gayness altogether,
Beautiful.
and just a load of acceptance, and we have straight allies in the group as well, which is
Awesome.
just so lovely.
That's so good.
I love running it. I love being a part of it. I love the team so much. We've all become great friends, which is really nice. So, and I've found and met some amazing people.
Yeah.
So, it feels like a space I can really be me,
That's
which is
good.
so nice.
Is it like lots of people from other courses as well?
Yeah, so
yeah.
lots of people from different years, courses. You really meet a wide variety of people, which is so nice.
That's so good. See,
What about you?
Didn't join a society.
Dun dun dun!
I know.
You fail as a student.
No. I mean, I didn't join a society because I joined all the music ensembles.
Yeah, which is...
And they're not technically societies because they're run by the music department. So, but I think out of all of the music ensembles, my favourite is brass band.
Amazing.
Because it's the most fun. And we, every year though, probably not next year, we go and do a competition called Uni Brass. So we go and compete against other universities, and we do like a 20-minute entertainment set. So we have like choreography and we memorise things, and a couple of years ago we won it. And it was...
Yeah! So I'm trying not to shout for headphone listeners. Yay!
Yay! Yeah, and that was really, really cool. That was good. We got like a massive trophy, and it was great. And bragging rights. It was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
We
fantastic.
love a little brag.
That was good, yeah. So Liv, what is your main advice for somebody looking to study here?
I think how you feel here is really important. I think if you feel comfortable and safe here, generally your experience is going to be good here.
Definitely.
I think really look into your courses, because Chichester offer a wide variety of courses that aren't available at other universities. And something I really wanted from a course was something more contemporary, and this university offered it, because at the end of the day, if you don't love your course, you're not going to enjoy being here.
No, definitely not. There's no point. Yeah.
No.
And I would say to people, like, go somewhere where you can see yourself living for the next 3 potentially plus years. I didn't anticipate being here for 6 years, but that's just the way that it's been, and I'm not planning on going anywhere after I finish. So yeah, definitely looking into the courses is a huge thing to do.
Yeah, definitely.
And coming to an open day.
And get
Makes
to
such
know
difference.
Chichester itself.
Yeah.
I feel like once you get to know, have a little walk around town. My dad and I did, and it really helped, because I can see myself here.
Yeah.
The amenities, the facilities I need are here.
Yeah, because it's not just about the uni.
No,
There's
it's
more
not.
to Chichester than the uni.
You're living here. You're
Yeah.
not just studying here.
Yeah.
I think
There's so much more to it. I think so many people go, I'm going to go to university, I'm going to be in lectures, and that's all I'm going to do. It's like, no, because there's going to be like your social life.
Yeah.
You're going to meet loads of people. You're going to get lost in a new city, and that's always really exciting.
Yes.
But I do always say to people that Chichester is so tiny that if you do manage to get lost, I'll be very impressed. But I do it. like, I still do it. I've got a terrible sense of direction though, so I think that's my excuse.
Your face when you did that was brilliant. I wish the listeners could see that, because that was quite brilliant. You're like, I do, but okay.
But it's just me as a person. Just get lost all the time.
So you can join the conversation at #ChaiUni.
Beautiful.
Or you can DM us on Twitter or Instagram.
Beautiful.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thanks,
bye.
bye.